1991 winner of the Daytona 500 is Ernie Irvan, the Morgan McClure Chevrolet.
Morgan McClure Chevrolet honk.
Ladies and gentlemen, Clean Air Show episode number 70, the 2026 All-Star Race from, of all places, Dover Motor Speedway.
Woo!
We've hit the last race for Fox for 2026, Phil.
Woo!
So, like, you got your full tribute to Fox this year with Clint Boyer running the truck race on Friday, which went really well for him.
About how I expected.
What we got in chat right now? We got Tristan in here. We're at Dover, the Monster Mile for the All-Star Race. I'm Tommy Tough Knuckles, and all the stars are out. Even the ghost of Hugh Hefner. Take it away, AJ and Phil.
That boy just ain't right.
There's something wrong with that boy. Where our show today is going to lead right into, I guess like the short little pre-race before the All-Star Race today.
I've got the pre-race show on right now. Did you see?
When's the open?
There is no open.
There is no open. Everybody made the race?
Everybody starts, and then after segment 2, they cut the field down.
Oh.
Pay attention, dude. Where the hell you been?
I don't know. I've worked all weekend, so cut me some slack.
Literally all weekend.
We got Chucky out there today, boots on ground, finishing up the tailgate cookout, headed in shortly. Denny going for 3 in a row at the Monster Mile. I I doubt you get in there on time, Charles. Happy Sunday to you as well, Tristan.
Rehab.
Josh Hall, am I in the right place? I haven't been wrecked yet. While Phil is here, Josh, you have not been wrecked. You are in the right place.
I did wreck a lot of shit this week.
You did junk a lot of shit in iRacing this week. Yeah, I don't know. I'd love to know what everybody else thinks about the All-Star race format, because I'm so used to there being like the last chance open and the fan vote and stuff. Like, who was the fan vote winner?
I have no clue, dude. Like, I don't know. I haven't paid attention.
Hang on a second.
Like, that's how uninterested I am in this All-Star race. Like, you know, I don't feel the hype that you should get from an All-Star weekend at Dover.
I'm trying to read something here because
J-Ski got anything on it?
In place of the All-Star Open, qualifying results will instead determine the full field for segment 1, a 75-lap sprint. Who gets in because of the fan vote? What? Final segment. Okay, the final segment consists of 26 drivers, 2025, 2026, race winners, fan vote winner, past series champions, All-Star winners. See, this... Can we just go back to the way the format used to be? You had your open, you had your fan vote, then you had the race in whatever segment order you wanted.
So,
fan vote is not announced till the conclusion of stage 2, 10-4. Can we bring back the burnout challenge?
I used to like when they did the pit crew challenge and they actually had to push the car, then do all the stuff, and then take off again.
Yeah,
that was cool.
That was the way it should have been.
Now, don't get me wrong. Yesterday was badass. Watching qualifying, it was cool.
You're going to have to fill me in on all that.
It was, I mean, you know how Dover is coming off a pit road anyway. Like, it's tricky. And, like, they had to get down to speed, down pit road, get their pit stop done, back out to the line. Well, Busher was fast and stepped on it coming out of pit road on the old PP.
On the old PP?
Yeah, the old PP. And then Larson was quick, but got a speeding penalty.
I saw Chase's. They messed up the left front.
Yeah.
They had to stop.
Somebody else, they messed up the left rear. I don't remember who that was.
From what I've seen and heard, you kind of actually want to be in the back at the conclusion of segment 1 because it gets inverted. I agree with Josh here.
Inverted for segment 2?
Yeah. Bring back the 180 mile per hour pit road entrances. I agree with that.
That was so badass, dude.
You mean the pride of Prosper, Texas, Christopher Boucher.
Should have added a couple B's in there for you, so it's Boucher.
Boucher. Oh man.
So All-Star race though, like I said, I'm not as hyped up for this weekend, but like the All-Star race has always been one of my favorites when it was at Charlotte. In all actuality, you know, like some great moments have come out of the All-Star race. You had one hot night, old Kyle Petty trying to murder Davey Allison. You had Earnhardt and Darrell Waltrip wrecking how many times? You know, there was always some good stuff going
on. Yeah, I miss the way they used to do it. I really wish they would have done that, you know, throwing the rule book out the window deal and let the teams run what they brung kind of thing. Because I think you'd have such an interesting mix of strategy in that, especially with the fact that, like, with Dover, they shorted the normal race distance by 50 laps and are just calling it an all-star race. would have been the perfect time for it. Because again, I can't look at an all-star race format and be like, this is an all-star race, because we're running 50 laps less than what the actual race distance is when there's normally a points payout here.
In the middle of the damn day.
In the middle of the day, which I don't hate a 1 o'clock start.
I don't hate a 1 o'clock start either, but all-star race under the lights, like that was always the hype of the all-star race.
You know what? They should have done that this year. There's no lights at Dover, but just run it at night. Let's see what happens. Everybody just kind of guessing where each other is. It'd be no different than running at 417 back in the day.
Be like 36 Millers on the racetrack.
Dude, I have, honest to God, I've been to a couple short tracks now, and I've never seen a more dimly lit racetrack than the one in Punta Gorda.
You know what's even worse? I was on track one night under green when the freaking lights went out.
Okay, what was the difference?
I could at least see something. Then you're driving like Anne Frank, dude, by feel.
Back when Charlotte County Speedway was still around, they could have just lined up the entire parking lot in the infield, had them turn on their headlights, and you would have had a more illuminated track than what those freaking lights did.
You didn't even catch my Anne Frank, Helen Keller,
Anne Frank.
Yeah, I switched them up again.
Lack of oxygons.
Lack of oxygons.
Love you some Dover. Hate that it's an all-star race. Yeah, like I'm also not upset if they would have just said, hey, 37th point race. You get an extra race this season. Bush brothers thinking they were the Mendez brothers to each other. That was another good one.
Yeah. Brandon
doesn't think this is an all-star race. Josh said Phil races like that on iRacing. He does.
I do.
He does.
I'll admit it.
I was up front in just about every race this week.
I was too.
There.
I was too at some point. Just glad we move on from plate tracks. That's all we ran this week.
Yeah, it was 4 straight days of nothing but plate racing. Now we're back at Charlotte, which is where the NASCAR should be this week. But yeah.
Absolutely. Run them on the Legend Oval, dude.
Phil, I got while we're just kind of sitting here BSing before actually getting into the meat and potatoes of the show, I think next week we go a little bit earlier on Sunday. Let's finish before the Indy 500 starts at noon.
Okay.
Because I enjoy watching the Indy 500. I enjoy the pageantry of it and all that.
Dude, I literally was that guy that just started getting into the triple.
And then they took away
the
Monaco.
Last couple years. Like probably the last 2 or 3 years, me and the boys have made it a point to get up and start the triple. And they ruined it for me, dude.
Yeah. Well, I mean, now it's easier to do the double. It's much easier to do the double.
It's not like we're missing much with Monaco. I mean,
no, whoever qualifies on the pole is probably going to win the race. I might do some of that today, Tristan. I might try to run some qualifying stuff for the Indy. I'd like to see if I can get into a decent split.
How's that work?
You got to do I think it averages 5 laps for you, and then it places you into what split you're going to be in. I'm pretty sure you can run it without qualifying, but you're supposed to qualifying. I don't know. Josh, the funniest thing with you this week was I think it was the ARCA race, and you were losing the draft, but you were with somebody else. And I just randomly hear motor blue. And I see you crawling on the apron as the field flies by you. I couldn't stop laughing.
I was one of the ones behind him when it happened.
We've all been there.
Yeah.
How many laps does Leg run in the double? I don't think she completes. I think at the Indy 500 she's going to complete them all. I think in the she might complete them all. I don't think she's going to be a threat in any of them, but I think she might complete them all. We were catching the pack too.
We were digging.
A couple years ago, I qualified and then absolutely turned into Larson in 1-2. That's about accurate for Tristan.
Which side of Larson? Are we talking about the iRacing Larson, or are we talking about the real life Larson?
Oh man!
So, did you see Hosovar's fire suit?
for today?
Yes.
I'm gonna have to look it up just to
Dude,
see if I have seen it.
You got it. It's badass. He's in the minor car.
He's in the minor car. I'm assuming he posted it to his Twitter.
I don't know.
Let's see here. By the way, I'm seeing on the souvenir haulers that they have the first win shirt, and mine still hasn't shipped. So I'm getting kind of frustrated with that.
Be better.
I have not seen his fire suit because I don't see who posted it.
Hold on.
I don't see who posted it. There's the Spectrum. There's the Delaware Life. That one that McDowell wore was hilarious with the denim jeans look on the pants.
I'm sharing my screen.
Oh.
Got it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Dude, can we get Noah to do a Walmart vest fire suit?
God, dude.
Yes. Yes. We're going to talk about the Natalie Decker stuff too.
Oh my God, dude.
We do have to get over. I mean, what is there to say about the Cup race last week from Watkins Glen? SVG wins another road course. Had fresher tires at the end. Drove his way to the front. Wins Watkins Glen. Pretty sure that pretty much does it there. I fell asleep for the last 40 laps. Woke up, saw he won, and I was like, okay, cool. I ran great like P7 and hit the apron. Thought I was Dan Weldon. Oh my God.
R.I.P. Dan Weldon.
R.I.P. Dan Weldon. So, truck race Friday night from Dover. For Friday afternoon, I guess it would have been. Friday afternoon. And Kyle Busch gets the win. Dominated. But we had an incident with Natalie Decker. And listen, seen a lot of people on social media just dragging her left and right about this whole thing. She definitely had a panic attack, nervous breakdown, whatever, inside the car. Got black flagged for changing lanes on the restart. Got a penalty for speeding, entering pit road.
All self-inflicted.
It's all self-inflicted. It's just one thing after another. And then she had her meltdown on the radio. I think she puts a lot of pressure on herself, especially because of like the sponsorships coming in, the narrative surrounding her. And at the end of the day, I think people are being a little too harsh on her because a lot of the people saying anything have never strapped into a race car and experienced anything like that.
Oh, don't get me wrong. She's terrible.
She is not good. Like, she's not good.
But like, I don't stick up for her a lot. But like, shit happens. But at the same time, all you're doing every time you get in a car is making yourself a meme.
Right.
You know?
Right. I mean, anybody can armchair quarterback this thing. Monday morning quarterback this thing. I think the best thing that she could do is just stick to the short track stuff because she's not bad there. You looked at me like I'm like grew another head. She isn't. She's not bad in the short track scene. Like, she's competitive in that at least.
She's racing against Timmy Knuckle Dragger and Barry the Barber, dude. What do you expect?
I'm just saying. But Tristan said it too here. I mean, she said that she has a problem with the truck series. The problem with Decker is she does this in every series she runs. Even in O'Reilly, she does this. Look at Daytona. Came into that last lap wreck freaking 10 laps later.
Listening to Miley Cyrus, dude.
I think Carson Ware is probably I think Carson Ware is better than Cody Ware. That's just me.
I think Carson Ware actually has a little bit of talent.
But because he's associated with his family's race team, you'll never actually know it.
Didn't say a word to him, but sat at the same table as him at Daytona and had lunch.
Oh, yeah. Carson where?
Yeah, during the Cup race when me and Mike were down in the infield.
Oh, really? I didn't even think Carson was down there with you guys.
Yeah, we were down in between the garages sitting at a picnic table watching on the TV and eating real quick. And he sat down next to us and was just sitting there.
You should have asked him about Victor when you were there.
I didn't. I ain't bringing Victor up in any freaking conversation with
Carson Ware the better wear? I think so.
I try not to let anybody know I know Victor.
It doesn't mean anything. When does NASCAR actually go, hey, listen, this may not be for you? Here's a fun argument we can have, Phil. Who is more qualified to be in a Truck Series or O'Reilly ride? Natalie Decker or Cletus McFarland?
Experience-wise, Natalie Decker.
Mentality-wise?
Cletus.
See, this is a closer debate than you think it is. Because in Cletus's mind, it's all for content. In her mind, it's also all for content.
Yeah, and it's like I see it as the same. It's on the same spectrum. You know, they're both out there doing what they're there to do.
100%.
They've got their fan base that they bring with them, and she has a big one. Most of
creepy one.
Creepy old men that want to see them jugs, but
Bert Kreischer's one of those. No, I think you're gonna keep seeing Natalie be in these rides because she brings in sponsorship. And it's just going to be the same thing every time. I mean, you knew everything you needed to know about Natalie Decker after the Bristol, was it the truck race at Bristol?
Yes.
You knew everything you needed to know then. She got spun out by the pace truck. She wigged out on the radio, so much so that her spotter walked right off the roof.
I'm done.
I'm done. So, if NASCAR has the right to sit there and say you can or can't run or you're qualified or not to do this before you make a start, give her the old Mike Wallace treatment. Hey, nope, can't do it. How anything else happened in that truck race? Because again, I was working.
I was too. I really didn't see much. I turned it on at the end to see Kyle won.
No big junks.
About it. Not that I saw. I mean, it started at 5:00, so I was at work till 6:45.
Cletus just starts the wreck at mock fucking Jesus.
Yeah.
He doesn't come into the wreck. He is the wreck.
Dude, like I just was flipping through a thing on Facebook and my feed refreshed, but I just went back and I found it, and I'm sorry, the video quality is that of being from a potato.
Tristan, that's a great comment. I don't think Decker puts the work in that Cletus does to be taken seriously. 100%.
I've got too much going on here, dude. I got the freaking cup race going on.
I did see this clip too. Harvick spotting for Clint Boyer.
How did Zane Smith win the pit crew challenge and qualify so terrible?
Did you see how many pit crews had struggles during that qualifying? Like, I saw a couple videos on social media about it.
I turned it on just to see Chase Elliott come out and hardly even smile and wave to the crowd. You
know what the worst part about Chase's qualifying run was?
He didn't hit anything?
No, driver, like, car speed-wise, he was in front of Keselowski, so he probably would have been on the pole. But then they fucked it up on pit road.
So, Dover came up in something that I was
that's awesome.
reading on Facebook, and it was like big crashes at Dover. We have had some pretty damn big crashes at Dover. So this one here came to mind for me, and this is way before your time. What happens if I put this on 1080p?
I don't think it's going to increase that video quality any.
So this is the start of the 1995 Miller 500 at Dover. And this wreck is always up there. But Eli Gold, Barney Hall, the great.
You didn't share it with audio, so nobody can hear it.
How do you do that?
When you hit share your stream, you can hit share with audio.
Oh.
It's okay, though. We'll commentate it. 400 to go.
Jeff Gordon leading. Oh, Kyle Petty. I love that Coors Light, that red and blue car. The old wool button, dude.
Ward.
Jeff.
398 to go. Ward.
No, this was a 500.
Oh, okay. So 498 to go, right?
Hey, this guy right here, dude, he killed Ernie Irvin. Or he did kill Ernie Irvin. He killed Dale Earnhardt. There he goes. Like, no.
That's big junk.
Oh, they ain't done yet.
Yeah, it's about to be even bigger junk. There are cars everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just a big pile of junk down there. Oh, Mark Martin in it.
Oh, Mark Martin.
Terry Labonte in it.
But yeah, that's one that comes to mind. Joey's flip was another one.
I have a hot take, unpopular opinion. Jimmy Johnson's save wasn't really a save.
He still spun.
Still spun. Josh. God, I remember watching that live. I'm fucking old.
We both are, bud. We both are. I was 10.
I still remember Jimmy had a controller disconnect on the field in 2016 and Dale Jr. got sniped by Mears.
Yeah, the big restart wreck. Yeah, that's another one.
Here we go. Time of our Lord, 1996. Well, what year was that?
95.
Time of our Lord, 1995. We see Ward Burton take the lead from Jeff Gordon.
And there's a car on the wall.
And there's a car in the wall. More cars piling in.
Dude, you know what that reminds me of? Those old NASCAR videos from like the 70s that the guy
Wide World of Sports, right? The ESPN,
yep.
like Wild World of Sport.
Yeah,
Wide
he dubbed
World of Sports.
Oxygen.
Oxygons.
Dude, you know the car chief on Ty Gibbs' cruise, Cheddar Bob?
Cheddar Bob.
Cheddar Bob Smith, dude.
What movie was that from? That was from a movie.
8 Mile.
8 Mile.
Yeah.
I thought they had the same character name in Breaking Bad.
Cheddar Bob?
Yeah, wasn't he the one of Jesse's guys?
Maybe.
I thought he was like the one they had sit on the bench or whatever to try to do the swap. Wide World of Sports. That's what I said initially.
World of Sports.
Wide World of Sports. Oxygons. Dude, you know I was up at 6:30 this morning.
I was up at it was probably about 6:37. I got up and then went out into the living room and fell asleep on the couch again, watching TV.
I had the bed all to myself last night. Wife slept on the couch.
Dude,
not to any of my doings, by the way.
Those fights last night were.
Dude, Ronda Rousey's?
All 5 of them went way quicker than they should have.
I only saw the Nate Diaz, from the Nate Diaz fight on.
Nate Diaz, dude, somebody opened him up.
I'm supposed to be the only one with a speech impediment in this friend group. Ronda Rousey, 17 seconds, dude. That armbar, lethal. Lethals. We don't have any fantasy picks today, right?
We do not.
So we don't have to do anything for that. Let's talk about your favorite driver in the world winning yesterday.
I give him props, dude. He was wheeling it.
You said you didn't get to see it, right? Like you didn't get to initially see the finish?
No, I didn't.
Did you end up going back to watch?
Yeah, I went back and watched highlights.
Dude,
he was driving.
He wheeled it. I've got to hand it to Corey Day. I'm not a big Corey Day guy, but both of his wins this year, he did absolutely what he needed to win.
Did you see Allgaier go over and talk to Blake Lothian?
Tristan, I'm not sharing that comment.
That's a good one.
No, Corey Day probably was going to win that regardless
he was
if Allgaier got
catching
held
him.
up or not.
Dude, Denny's crew driver intros just came out with all Flo wigs on.
Oh my God. Why do I not have that on right now?
I
need to have that in the background. Continue on.
What else was I going to say? There was something else I was going to say.
Raja had an awful day yesterday.
Raja hit everything. Raja raced like Phil Ellis yesterday. No bullshit.
Raja should have got his first win yesterday.
You know, I said it to you yesterday. Was it you on the phone yesterday we were talking?
Yes.
And I said, you know, I think the biggest problem with him is, number one, switching cars around is not helping him because I think the quality of car is two different things. You know what I mean? They drive completely different. But I also think he's getting too anxious. He's trying to make moves when he shouldn't be making moves. And that's what's costing him. The second wreck wouldn't really call. I mean, I'm going to call it on him because he missed it. But I mean, his spotter had to be screaming in his ear. He was 3 wide too.
Right.
But I mean.
Oh shit. I missed that news.
What?
Am Racing closing operations.
Yep. Sanchez out of a ride. And you know what else? You know what?
Dude, awful for Nick Sanchez. I mean, what a difference a year makes for Nick Sanchez.
You know what else that means too?
Hmm.
There are no full-time Ford teams in O'Reilly's anymore.
That's insane.
0. That was the last one.
Wow.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Am Racing closed its doors. A bunch of silly season stuff happened this week too.
A lot of talks.
What's that?
A lot of talks about who's going where and whatnot.
Just some rumors, nothing official, but it sounds like Stenhouse is going to stay at Hayek.
Yeah.
Seems like Herps might be going over to Legacy. Blaney's staying with Penske. Seems like Kyle's going to stay at RCR. So we still got some more stuff out there. Nothing certain with Alex Bowman. A lot of talks on who could be taking that ride. Herb's going to Poverty Motor Club. I did not mean to click on that comment right then. I was trying to click on this one. Hendry basically went back to late models quietly. Were they were running the Bigley stuff, weren't they? Were they one of the teams with their Xfinity hauler at the Freedom Factory?
I think so.
Raja's growing, but he's got a little bit more to do. He's got a little bit more to do. Yeah.
I know something else we missed in the truck race.
What's that?
Disney Spurlock. Just absolutely murdering that truck.
She got a little loose off of 2 and then proceeded to be loose into 3. Truck was wrecking for a straightaway.
Absolutely.
Before it finally wrecked. Can we add Corey Day to the championship threats? Absolutely. I think it's him and Allgaier, 1A, 1B right now.
I think you've got Love right there, not far behind.
The thing that's going to hurt Love is he's not consistent enough.
Well, I mean, yesterday, look where he was when he got taken out by Raja.
Yeah.
He was leading, you know? I mean, he's up front, just he's got shit luck.
I just think nobody's more consistent, especially in a 10-race stretch, than Allgaier's going to be. Spurlock's team said it was too tight. It didn't look tight when it was wrecking.
Definitely didn't look tight.
A lot of talk about that 48-day Connor Zilic among those. I've been saying Connor Zilic for a couple weeks now because his contract with Trackhouse is up in 27. I really think this would be the typical Hendrick move. You sign Bowman for 1 year, let him finish out next year, and then you sign Zilich to that ride. But they have a lot invested in Corey Day and Rajah Caruth that it could be one of them. But I would take something that I know I'm capturing lightning in a bottle by putting him in a top tier ride. We saw what he did last year in Xfinity, then O'Reilly now with Junior Motorsports, which is like the Hendrick Motorsports of that series. You give this guy some decent cars with some decent speed, he's going to be a problem. Problems. Don't put a hot wrap on that thing every week. Corey Day definitely got his shit together after pissing the field off at the start of the year. 100%. I was on this show absolutely shitting all over Corey Day to start the season. Now I'm having to make a complete 180 because he's turning it around. He's consistent. He's always up front. He's making good moves.
I was one of his biggest critics, but like now, I'll give him props. The kid's driving and he's using his head. He's doing what he's got to do. I don't know about using his head at Texas, though. That's what we want to talk about, though.
Right. Throw away the 48 for the 25 for Zilich, or just buy the 88 back. What I'm super concerned about is where Priest will be next year, since they are only leasing that charter from RWR, and that charter's going to LMC next year. Somewhere, I think Roush Keselowski is going to get that. They're going to get a charter for that car. I don't see him going anywhere.
You've got to.
I've been defending the kid all year. That's because you're a Larson fan. Of course you're going to defend him. But
the last night, Northport's own Danny Sams got a win in his sprint car up north somewhere.
Did he?
Yep. He got a good win. My boy Josh Williams and his wife, congrats to them. They had their second baby.
Did they really?
Yep.
Oh, Josh wasn't racing yesterday. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
BJ McLeod was in his car, wasn't he?
Yep. Other than that, dude, there wasn't a lot of news this week.
Also heard the rumors that RFK goes to Dodge and they get a charter that way. Another thing that I've been kind of trying to predict is I think Ford... I think you're going to start seeing Ford start stepping back further and further. And I think Roush could be that debuting Dodge team when they finally come back. It'd be crazy as hell to see. But that's something that I'm thinking about. Did the baby get up and just get up and walk away? Oh, man. What we got for Big Junk last week?
Was there any Big Junk really last week?
Dude, I got to give it to Sheldon Creed.
I would go with that.
Sheldon Creed, Watkins Glen.
I was either thinking that or the big one in turn 1 for the truck race.
That was another good one. But I mean, watching.
I think Sheldon Creed go airborne and still run that thing, driving the hell out of it after that.
What do we got for picks? Oh, Phil, I got another win yesterday. I had Corey Day. You had Honeycutt. Who finished better, Honeycutt or Majeski yesterday?
Friday, you mean?
Yeah.
Majeski.
Who are we picking for the race today, Phil?
Man, this is a tough one with the inverts thrown in and stuff. I think this could end up being an interesting one. But give me Denny.
You're gonna take Denny. I'm gonna take Chase.
Oh, so we didn't talk about Suarez. Suarez completely lost his wheel.
The wheel.
Wheel.
The wheel.
Wheel.
What was that, last week? Was Suarez
No.
losing the wheel, or was that yesterday?
No, yesterday.
I didn't see it. I'm blind to anything that happened yesterday.
Oh, well, that's what happened.
Okay. Can't wait to see Ryan Priest flip his number 60 ibuildsubmarines.com Dodge Charger SRT. Speaking of big junk last week, what was NASCAR thinking not throwing the yellow when Ware murdered the tires between 10 and 11? They were thinking about what race was that they screwed Denny out of this year? What was that?
How come it always seems like Cody Ware?
It's always Cody Ware, too.
Think about it. Chicago road course, Cody Ware.
Oh.
Kansas, Cody Ware. Watkins Glen, Cody Ware.
Yeah.
Who deserves a ride more, Cody Ware or Natalie Decker?
Cody Ware. Well, damn, Phil. I mean, that's...
Let's do NASCAR historian while we're right here. It's
yeah, we got to do historian.
Pretty easy one today, so I'll roll through it real quick. Car number 70 has started 748 races, has 0 wins, 1 pole, 14 top fives, 118 top tens, 311 DNFs. After attending his first race at Bowman Gray Stadium at the age of 10, JD McDuffie was inspired to become a race car driver. He started 623 of his 653 career races in car 70 without ever winning a race or finishing on the lead lap. McDuffie made his NASCAR Winston Cup Series debut in 1963 at the Ramby Speedway near Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, driving Curtis Turner's old number 61 Ford. Though McDuffie was an expert dirt tracker, he never had similar success on asphalt. His first last place finish came at the 1963 Pickens 200. In 1978, McDuffie won the pole for the Delaware 500. In the 1988 qualifying race, McDuffie received second and third degree burns in an accident after he raced without fireproof gloves because they were stolen before the race. Okay.
All right.
McDuffie's still the record holder for most starts in NASCAR's top touring series without a win. His 653 starts ranks him 21st in all-time starts. McDuffie held the series record for most last-place finishes with 32 until Joe Nemechek surpassed him in 2014. Oh, last-place Joe. Sadly, McDuffie was involved in an accident on the 5th lap of the 91 Budweiser at the Glen race at Watkins Glen. On the straight between the S's and the loop chute at, I'm assuming that's where the bus stop is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The left front spindle broke off the car, causing him to lose brakes and hit Means in the right front. This left him no way of stopping the car and steering it. And to further complicate matters, there was no gravel trap in the corner. As a result, McDuffie skidded across the grass, hit the wall and tire barrier with such force the car shot in the air, rotated, and came to rest upside down. Means also crashed into the corner, but was able to slow his vehicle down before the impact. He went under McDuffie's car in midair. Means got out of the car to check on JD. After peering into McDuffie's car, he began frantically signaling for assistance. The direct cause of death for JD McDuffie was a basilar skull fracture caused by rapid head movement to the right. The same year, there was a wreck involving Tommy Kendall in a sports car race, which led Watkins Glen to add the bus stop chicane and more gravel traps to increase safety. Johnny Sauter started the 70 car 44 times for Gene Haas between 2006 and 2008. Other notable names in the 70, Tony Raines, Jeremy Mayfield, Cotton Owens, Jason Leffler, Buck Baker, Rex White, Wendell Scott, Ralph Earnhardt, Ken Schrader, Max Pappas, and Mike Skinner. Did you ever make your pick?
Yeah, it said Chase.
Okay. Sorry.
I got one for you to end the show. Jesus, Tristan. Good Lord. Something wrong with that boy. Here we go, Phil.
That boy ain't right. What we got here?
This is the 2008 Ford 400 results.
Let's do them in order.
So first, we got Carl Edwards.
Edwards. Harvick. Hatvick.
Hatvick.
McMurray. Gordon. Bowyer. Kane. Kvapil.
That would have been Mears.
Yeah.
Stewart.
Truex. Riggs.
Not
Nope.
Riggs.
That's Dinger.
Typed in Dinger. That's Elliott.
Hamlin. Riggs. Johnson.
Jimmy's Johnson's dude.
Island Visitor. Oh,
Yep.
he's over there.
Speed. Yeah.
Scroll down. Thanks. Montoya. Biff. Bush. Ruderman. Newman. Blaney.
No,
that is
that would
Brad.
have been. Let's go back up here.
Reagan.
Reagan. Kenseth. 38 from Riverside.
Gilliland.
Oh, that's
Employ Virginia.
Elliott Sadler.
Marlin. He killed Dale Earnhardt. Menard. Sorensen.
Oh, I was thinking Stremme, but yeah, it would have been
Sorensen.
typing like freaking what's his face?
Bobby Labonte.
That would have been
Smith.
Smith. The next one's going to be Armadillo.
Nemechek. Leffler.
No.
Reigns. Waltrip. Petty. Not is it Petty? Or is that McCumbee? It's two C's. Burton. Dale Jr. Ambrose. Reigns. No, that's not Reigns. Fenton, Missouri. Schrader. Pappas.
Oh. Italy, dude.
Yeah.
Italy. Terry.
Dude, we nailed that. 8 minutes, 47 seconds.
Oh, Jesus, guys. Good Lord. All right, that's all I got, Phil.
That's all I got, dude. I got nothing.
Make sure you like, follow, subscribe. Clean Air Show, TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. We're on all those. Make sure you search Clean Air Show. Turn on your notifications. This way you get notified every time we go live. Other than that, we'll see you next week. We're going to start early. Probably 11 next week. It'll
10:30,
be
11.
Yeah, we'll be around there. Just pay attention to social media. We'll let you know. Victor, my boy, take it away.